Yo, welcome to the Kanesaid Sports Show, and I'm your host, Kane Bradfield. And y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kanesaid, and I'm your host, Kane Bradfield. And y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Listen, man, I got a special guest in the house, man. How you doing, man?
Good.
Man, let the people know who you are, baby.
Cooper Doughman, and I play baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
People knows I play baseball. Yeah. But that's what's up. But listen, man, first of all, thank you for coming on. You know what I'm saying, to the episode of Kanesaid, man. So, Coop, man, you've been in line with me, man, for a long time, big dog. Man, I've seen your personal growth. You know what I'm saying? From when did we start training together? Was it ninth or 10th grade?
I think it was ninth.
Yeah, like ninth grade, man. So I seen your growth, man. So I want to just tap into your baseball journey, big dog. You know, you got a journey, man. So let's talk about that journey. So, first of all, where did the love of baseball come from, man?
I think it's just in my blood. Everybody in my family played. And
Yeah.
I had a ball and a glove and a bat in my hand from the day I was born.
Yeah.
Just always been around it. Always watching, playing, anything to do.
Anything to do with baseball, right? So, so when did you start travel ball, man?
I think we started that when I was like 8.
Yeah. What team? You remember team, boy?
Yeah,
Who
we
was?
started. We was a Troop Twisters.
Hold on, let me tell you something funny, man. So, typically, man, you know, people come in and tell me about that. It's be some weird name. First of all, where did the Twisters come from? Like, how did they even?
I don't know. I remember that, like, all the parents and the coaches, like, we were the Twisters the first year, and the second year we were going to be the Tornadoes.
Okay.
But they couldn't agree on the spelling of tornado. So we stayed Twisters for a second year.
I don't know what you mean. Couldn't agree on. I mean, ain't no one way to spell it, is it?
I don't know, but something happened with the spelling or something. We stayed Twisters for a second year.
Right. So, okay, so the Twisters. So how long you play with the Twisters, though?
I think we were the Twisters for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know. It was.
Okay.
But it was, it's everybody that, graduated the same year I did, whether Troop LaGrange Callaway. There was a bunch of guys that was on that team.
It's part of the Twisters. I'm saying, so Twisters was a local based team or based out of?
It was us. It was all the people from LaGrange.
Really? Mm-hmm. Dang, so who were the coaches?
My dad and Colby Williams' dad, I think, was coach too.
Okay.
I don't even remember. Dude, it was so long ago.
Right. So listen though, man. So we're gonna talk about, man. So when did you know that you was a catcher, man? Because I always wondered that, man. When people come in with a different position, how did they? Is a parent push that position, or you?
No, that's just what I've always done. My parents have a picture of me when I couldn't have been like 2.
Really?
I had one of these, like, it's like a blue plastic, the little plastic hats they give you at the Braves games and stuff?
Yeah.
It had one of them, but it was like a Home Depot one. And they had pictures of me squatting down in the living room.
No, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
But, oh, man. So, okay. So, to go a little further, man. So, okay, once you got through with the Twisters,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this time, they didn't have middle school baseball at this time, right?
No, we didn't have it at all while I was there.
Right. So how did you offset that? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Travel ball, you continue playing travel?
Well, so all through elementary school, we did like the rec league just for everybody played it just for all stars, just to try to go to the World Series and stuff. And we went to the World Series in my 6th grade and 7th grade year, so it was like that ate up like the whole summer because like you do the rec season, like the rec season's done in like early May.
Okay,
but we finished 3rd in the World Series when we were 12, and we didn't get back. Like, we missed school, like, in August.
Really?
Like, it's a whole summer thing.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yo, so when did this baseball thing get so big though, bro?
I don't know. Honestly, when everybody started to play travel ball, because
Really?
From my understanding, back in the day, everybody used to just play leagues, and it's not. It's you don't do now. It's like most people don't play in leagues until you're in college. So it's all tournaments, perfect game, and just it's taking over everything for that.
So now, Lake Point. With Lake Point, it was rock and rolling then when you was playing.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dang. So Lake Point crazy though, right?
Oh yeah. We go up there and play there's tournaments with like 300 teams in it.
That's massive, bro.
Yeah,
That's
massive. It's a lot.
So high school, man. Let's go to high school, man. Okay. So once you know what I'm saying, got through the middle school ranks, man, you got to high school. Talk about your experience of playing high school baseball.
Man, high school is good. We had good teams when I was in high school, and it was fun. I mean, we just played.
Yeah. Okay, so now, I want to take this journey for a second. So So why did you choose the school you chose coming out of high school?
So Chat Valley it's at that point it's just an established program. Like it's a good program. It's not far away from home, and I mean you could go to you could have gone to a 4-year school and just chilled for 2 years before you're ever going to sniff the field. Right. As opposed you could go to a junior college and you can play right out of high school. I mean, a lot of guys can go to 4-year schools and play out of high school. It's just,
different path for different people. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, though, because, see, I'm going to tell you, too, man, I think a lot of people get caught up in directly trying to go to 4-year just to say, I'm at a 4-year.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of, like, me, I went the JUCO route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd recommend it to anybody.
Right. You know what I mean? From a standpoint of, one, growth, and then 2, the opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, the play ball, the opportunity to play. Then also, like for me, my thing was, I don't know how I'm sure your grades were good. I sucked coming out of high school. So my problem going to JUCO was, I went there to get my grades right. My grade was crazy coming out of high school. You know what I mean? So mine was more of that. But again, it still prepared me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So big dog. All right, so you talking about leagues now. I know every summer, man, you end up playing with a particular team, man. Yep. So give me the breakdown of that, how that go.
With the college leagues and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's leagues all over the country. There's everywhere. Yeah. You could find a league to play in if you wanted to play.
So now, so do you search them out or they search you out? Or a little bit of both?
It could go both ways, but for the most part, your coaches at your school contact them and get it set up for you.
So what? I mean, so talk about your experience playing with that the first team you played with. What was the name of that the first program
in Michigan?
Yeah,
the Kalamazoo Growlers.
Yeah, yeah, man. So give me that experience, man.
I would recommend going up there to anybody. It's just for the experience. It's the closest thing you're going to get to play a pro ball, not being in pro ball. It's a 72-game season, and you get like 6 days off the whole summer. Like it's tough.
A grind.
It's tough. Last year when I went, I got there I think I went up there May 27th, and I didn't come home until like August 15th. Man, it's a long time, and it's a lot of baseball, but it's fun. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of reps.
Right.
I mean, you're not gonna be short on reps up there. It's just It's a lot on your body, though. I mean, you come back and you're tired. Like the first day we went on, we got there, we went 17 days in a row with a game, and then we had 1 day off, and then we had 32 days in a row with a game, and then we had 3 days off, and it was just
man.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You do the math. Some like close to 50 in a row, like 49 in a row, with 1 day off in the mix.
So now on a team like that, how many catches do they have on a team like that?
For the most part of the season, we were supposed to have 3 full, and then for the most of the season, we only had 2 because there was me, we had a guy from Kentucky, and a guy from Virginia. Well, Virginia, made the World Series last year, so we didn't Tate didn't get there until July because of the World Series. So like it was just me and Devin for the whole
time,
for the whole first month.
Just me
and Devin. And so it was tough because I mean we're swapping every day, and it's a lot. I mean because it's 9 inning games. It's not sevens like a lot of places play and stuff. It's tough.
So, but listen though, man. I know we was talking about one time. We were talking about having a host family, man. How did that work?
Okay, so they're up there. Like these teams have everything. Like they have jobs and they have opportunities for everybody to do something up there.
Right,
for anything to do with sports. I mean, so we had a host family coordinator, and so she basically the host families like sign up to do it. Like they volunteer to do it. They don't make a dime off of it.
But so now are they like fans of the particular team or they just
can be?
Okay,
I mean most of the host families come to all the games.
Okay.
I mean they get free passes, free tickets or whatever. But I mean most of them come to all the games. But so they set me up with. I stayed with the same family both years. So I got my first year up there. There was like a shortage of host families. So I didn't. So I got stuck with. The host family I ended up staying with I got stuck on a couch in the basement for the month that I was up there.
But at the same time, you really didn't get to chill on the couch for real though, did you?
No. Well, the first year it was a lot different because of COVID. So we did pod system where it was like there was 3 teams in a pod at one location. So we were playing at our home field every day, but it was double headers. So it was 2 sevens every day. So it wasn't like you're there all day, and so like up there, they're gonna make money.
Right.
I'm talking about like our home field. We probably averaged 3,000, 3,500 a night. Like,
really?
There's a lot of people that come.
Really?
Yeah.
So I mean, do y'all put on a show like the Savannah joint people?
Oh
do?
yeah.
For real?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm talking about the Savannah with Savannah
yeah.
Banana.
You pull up their Instagram or something, man. You'll see them dancing.
For
on
real?
There. Oh yeah. All the boys from last year have been talking about it in our group messages.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up though. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you, man. When I played, man, now let me ask you something. Now, did y'all do like sign autographs?
Oh yeah.
It's the best thing ever, right, dog.
It's like as soon as the game's over, we have to walk out this gate right here beside our dugout.
Man, yeah.
So the locker room is all the way up here, and we're like down here. So you have to walk out, and it's like a herd of people standing there,
just waiting on you.
I'm telling you, little kids, parents, it don't matter who it is. They stand there, they're trying to get your autograph.
Yeah, yo, man, because I remember, man, when you, when I was doing my Kanesaid top 5, I remember, bro. I think you may hit like 3 home runs in one game. You did a walk-off. I remember you made my top 5, dog. And I want to say, man, you may have been that number 1 that week because I remember your dad or somebody sent me the videos. I think for a minute you was on a tear, bro. You was knocking out.
I think I hit like 2, and I hit 2 in one game, and I hit like 4 in the week.
Yeah. It was something crazy like that. So, yo, I'm saying, though, man, what causes that zone, man? It's just baseball. Sometimes you feel it, sometimes. I mean, like.
Baseball's a weird game. I mean, when you're seeing it, you're seeing it. When you're hot, and when you're cold, you are ice cold. It's just one of those things. It's just.
Gotta swing your way through it type deal.
Yeah. You just gotta keep going.
So, look, man, you know, they were talking about, you know what I'm saying, you being a catcher and you catching with a new pitcher. Let's talk about that, man. Talk about you having to go from Chat to going to Michigan, you know what I'm saying, and being around new pitchers. I mean, talk about that adjustment and how did you adjust as a player?
Honestly, the biggest adjustment about it is the worst thing for me as a catcher, especially calling my own game. It's like it's tough because you don't know like these guys that are on that. You don't know what they like to throw. Catching the baseball is the easy part.
Okay.
The harder part is knowing. Like you have to build a relationship with all your pitchers. So it's like
most definitely.
when you know and you've been around guys, like it's easy to do it at school. You got a whole fall and then you don't start till the spring. I mean, you're with these guys for five months, whatever.
Yep.
And then you get to play with them. So it's tough when you go up there and you don't know guys. But that was like good thing about last year. We returned a lot of our pitchers from the first year I went up there, so I already knew a lot of them. But it's tough to like know what guys like to throw, when, what's their best stuff. Like you go out there the first, like I remember the last year we had this kid. His name was Braden Forsyth, and he pitched at Ole Miss, and we were in like a tight game or something, and our head coach walks out there to the mound to do a pitching change, and I'm like walk out there with him, and he like takes the ball from the pitcher, right? And so I was like, "Hey, who is this?" And he was like, I don't know. He just drove up here today from Ole Miss, and Romance, our pitching coach, was like, yeah, Romance says he throws hard. And I was like, okay, cool. So he comes down there. I was like, hey, man, so, like, what do you throw? He was like, I've never spoke to him, and I'm about to catch in the game for him. It was like, and so I was like, hey, man, what do you throw? He was like, fastball, slider, cutter. And I was like, all right, that's simple enough. So we go back there. I go back there to catch, and I was expecting it to be firm, and then he comes out there and he throws his first one off the backstop, like over my head at 97, and I was like, man, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. And, then he goes out there and is just blowing it by everybody. I mean, they couldn't sniff it. They couldn't sniff it. His stuff's electric.
Oh, so the fastest you ever caught was 97?
No, I got 100 this last summer. We had a kid from UCF that he hit 100 3 times in one game.
Oh, man.
He actually hit a kid in the head with 100.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So listen though, what kind of man? I'm telling you, man. So what kind of like I'm being? I had never in my life put on a catcher's mitt ever. Mm-hmm. What kind of padding does it take to be able to combat 100?
It's honestly not that much. You got to catch in the pocket. If you catch on the palm, it's gonna hurt. But if you can get it like over here in the pocket,
yeah,
it's fine.
Different story then.
Yeah. If you get it hit in the palm though, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna know it hits you.
So you had to learn that technique over the years, and
oh yeah, I mean it just takes practice. A lot of people are not made to do that.
Right. So listen though, man. So you talking about you had to call a game. So it's gonna be so crazy, man. Again, I'm not a baseball guy. I train a lot of baseball players. Don't know how the game really breaks down. Mm-hmm. So you are the one who actually calling
the pitches
for a curve.
Yeah.
So when I be seeing them doing all them hand movements, all this, no lie, bro, you gonna laugh. But I always throw it's just a throw off. And then the pitcher.
You thought that he would just throw whatever he wants, and I just had to guess?
I thought the actual pitching coach was like giving a sign, and you was.
They do a lot of places. It just depends where you're at.
Depends on where you at.
Depends on the coaches.
By the trust factor, huh? In a day.
A lot of that, and it's just some coaches just don't care to. I mean,
right.
Especially in college, because like when you go to the big leagues, like I mean, coaches don't call pitches. It's just not a thing.
It's catching the pitcher on the same.
Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know a pitcher better than their own catcher.
That's true.
Pitching coach can only know so much about him. They're not back there seeing it and seeing what his stuff's doing. I mean, because there's so many variables that go into calling games. Like it's a lot. Like it depends on. I mean, there's a lot of situations like counts, what's working. You got to think of lefty, righty. What's his strength? What's his weaknesses? What's his tendencies? Like. You got to see his swing, see how he reacts to stuff. I mean, there's a lot that goes into calling pitches. You got to think about that every single pitch.
So listen, though, man. So I'm watching the. I don't know if you're watching the games going on now. Watching the Oklahoma and Arkansas. I was over Buddy House, and I said to myself, why don't the batter pick up on this right before the pitcher pitches the catcher? Like you think it's gonna be an outside pitch because he starts shifting outside. So as a hitter, why can't they pick up on that?
You can't take your eyes off of the pitcher because you'll lose all the focus you have on the ball because you're looking for a ball to come out of a window over here.
Right.
You're looking for a ball that's this big. You can't be worried about looking behind you and then trying to pick up this that's coming at you at 95 miles an hour.
So speaking of that, man, what broke? I mean, I don't know if you had a fear. Well, you did it so young though. I want to ask me, what broke your fear of a ball coming at you? Because like me, if I get in there, I'm gonna be slight little, you know what I mean, shaky because I ain't never been in there before.
I mean, you just when you're
have you took one before? You took a hit before
from a ball every day. It's not
for real, man.
It's just part of it. It's unavoidable.
You gotta shake it off and go.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit. That's from yesterday.
Dang.
I mean, it's just
gotta go.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen.
See. Yeah, I don't know, but as far as hits, man, what's your furthest home run?
Furthest? I don't know.
Cause you be bombing them joints though. So I be wondering like, you know what I mean? What before you don't hit that thing again, or what's the biggest park you don't hit one out at?
I don't know.
How far was that one in Michigan though? Like what's?
I don't know. See, they don't tell
Real?
us. Well, you just don't know. I mean, if I told you, it would just be a guess. Like,
right.
I don't
There's
know
no accurate
anything
behind
for
that
sure.
thing.
Yeah, because I mean, I have no way of knowing.
Yeah, yeah. So COVID, you know what I mean? You spoke about COVID earlier, man. What did COVID do to your career or to your game? Did it give you opportunities? Did it hold you back? Like, what did it do for you?
COVID was the best thing that happened for me,
Really?
honestly. Yeah, because the last thing I wanted to do was, move back in at home. Like, when you go off, you don't want to come
You don't want to come back, man. Right,
But,
right.
like, I came back and it gave me an opportunity to, like, really – I mean, it gave me from March to June when I left to go play summer ball again to just do nothing but – like, I had nothing else to do but just work on getting in shape and getting stronger and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, I got done. I mean, when I went off to play, I was in the best shape of my life after that.
Yeah.
The whole quarantine deal.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it sucked, but it was it was the best thing that probably happened for baseball.
Baseball, yeah. One thing you do, though, I can't say when you come home, big dog, the first thing you hit me up, like, yo, what you got going on? So, you know what I mean? That's a test of you, you know what I'm saying, want to continue playing and get better at this game called baseball. You know what I mean? So what's next for Cooper, though, man? I mean, what's going on right now with you now?
So we just got finished our season probably a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago. And I'm going to go play at Auburn, Montgomery.
Yeah.
At least the next probably 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, how did that come about, though?
We played there. We played a game there in the fall, and I was like 3 for 4. It was a home run off the cycle, and they liked me then, and then they offered me in the spring.
So, with a catcher, man, like as far as from an offense standpoint, what do coaches expect from a catcher from an offense standpoint?
Coaches expect the least out of a catcher that they do anybody on the field.
Really?
Why are they worried about the 3 or 4 balls you're going to hit in a game when they're worried about the 150 that you're going to catch?
Makes sense.
Hitting secondary for catchers.
Makes sense. So who's the okay? School me right quick, big dog. Get me right.
All right.
So you know what I mean. So on the lineup, the breakdown lineup. You're a coach right now. Teach me to break down. Okay, 1 through 9, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean. What's the importance of the lineup? Like who goes where as far as the hitters?
Normally your 1 is going to be whoever gets on base the most, your highest on base percentage guy. 2 and 3 is your best 2 hitters, and then 4 is your power guy. 5 is is power guy hitter. I mean, just whatever. And then 6 and 7 are your next 2, and then 8's normally your worst, and 9 is you don't put statistically 8 is your worst hitter.
Okay.
In your lineup.
Okay.
But nobody. I mean, there's no guy. I mean, there's nothing you have to do for a lineup. This is just what I would do. But
right.
There's nothing set that says, "Hey, this is how you have to."
How you gotta do it. Yeah. I mean, but they can change every game though. Like,
I mean,
today you gonna hit 4 today. Yeah. So okay, now listen now. So school me on this, big dog. I've been to a few games, man. I hear them say he just turned I might screw these numbers up. A 2-1-3.
2-1-3?
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever
happened. I'm saying, hit me out though. Like, get me right though. When they be calling numbers out, what do joints mean though? Like, I don't know if it's 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something.
So all the positions on the field have a number.
All right.
Like, just for the lineup card and stuff like that. So the pitcher is 1, catcher's 2, first base is 3, second baseman's 4,
okay,
third baseman's 5, shortstop 6, left fielder's 7, center fielder's 8, right fielder's 9. So, like, if it's 6-4-3 double play, they hit the ball to shortstop, he throws it to second baseman, he throws it to first baseman.
Well, I be hearing that joint. I play it. I be like, boy, you know what? I don't know. I all these times, I swear, I go to a Braves game and I hear that, bro. But I ain't never understood it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What that stuff mean?
All the positions.
That's
got
crazy.
numbers.
Okay. So all right. So as a hitter, man, well, I ain't gonna ask you the toughest because I don't want somebody to watch this and throw it to you next time. But what's your favorite pitch, big dog?
This is. I feel like it's probably the same for anybody. It's a flat fastball
down the middle,
just a straight fastball. Either that or a hanging breaking ball is
So, okay, let me ask you this, though, because like I said, I watched the game this weekend, and they got behind, bro. You know, the pitcher got behind. He was like, he had 3 balls, no strike, right? Now, as a hitter, if a pitcher and the bases are loaded, and feel me now, the bases loaded, you know what I mean? He got 3 balls, no strikes. As a hitter, what are you expecting from a pitcher?
You got to know
that going on.
You got to know the situation, but I mean, 9 times out of 10 in that
no
situation,
outs.
It's going to be his best pitch, whatever his best pitch is. No, it don't have to be a fastball. It's just whatever his best pitch is and what he's most confident in.
Because I didn't feel like, man, if it like that, man, it seemed like the next pitch going to be a safe pitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you throw something weird, you finna walk him. You ask more points.
Whatever he's most confident in.
Dang.
Baseball's probably the biggest sport that has to do with confidence.
It's
so mental.
End of the day.
It is so mental.
Because, because everybody don't talk about, your baseball is a game of failures, all that type of good stuff. Man, you're right, man. It's a mind game, man. Because you can go 0 for 15.
Yeah.
But you got to bounce back quick, though.
Yeah. I mean, what's
the biggest slump you ever been in? You remember that?
Of, like, at-bats without a hit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last summer, I think I went, like, 15 or so.
Yeah.
It was – but that league up there, you're seeing, it's like – I think we saw 95-plus more times than we didn't see 95-plus. It's tough.
It's crazy to me, man.
It's tough to hit up there. It's hard.
95 coming at you.
Oh, yeah.
And you better be ready to swing at that thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's tough to hit up there.
So talk about competition, though. You know what I'm saying? As far as, what you're facing, as far as what you're competing against on your team.
Like what? At school?
Yeah.
Well, like pitchers-wise?
Well, pitchers one, and then as catchers, you finna go to a new school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What you looking like as far as like? Don't get me wrong, your teammates are teammates. At the same time, you still got to compete. You want to get on that field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that I don't really know how to answer this.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah,
I think it's just it'll be fine.
Yeah,
just work yourself out.
Yeah, whatever you see, you got to compete wherever you see.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do is compete and work hard. I mean, you can't take days off.
Mm-hmm.
And you just stay on it every day.
Right. So cool. Let me ask you something, man. At the end of every show, big dog. What I always do. Guests got to leave a positive word. You know what I'm saying, to the listeners and to the viewers, man. So if you had the opportunity, like as you do right now, to lead the people with something positive, man, what would it be?
Just
like in life general.
Just always work hard and
just
don't ever give up.
Yeah.
Just stay on it every day.
Yeah.
If you fail, just get back up and go again.
That's what's up, man. Cool. That's what's up, man. Yo, cool, man. Listen, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Like you being part of the Clockwork family for a minute, man. Always a joy you come on in and, what I'm saying, off season come and grind with me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Making them strides, man. So, again, appreciate you, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in, man. Hey, look, yo, you want to say anything for get out of here? You want to leave people with something? Or you good?
I'm good.
You good? Yo, man, y'all know what it is, baby. Kanesaid, zip them up.